Hey guys, it's Amanda here. I'm gonna show you some of the things that I picked up at the Sephora VIB sale and some of the things that I would recommend if you were to ask what I would pick up too. And I'm just gonna do kind of an everyday look for you today. So we're gonna start off with primer. So I didn't actually pick up a primer while I was there this past weekend, but one of the ones that I've recently picked up is the Coors Greek Yogurt Smoothie primer, and I really like this. It's pretty good. It has a little bit of a scent to it, but I'm just gonna go ahead and my face is clean and all those fun things. But this is also really moisturizing, and so I really like that. Okay. Now that my face is primed, I'm gonna go on with foundation, and the foundation that I picked up because I've been eyeing it for the past while was the Hourglass Vanishing Stick foundation. And I got mine in the shade Alabaster, but I have worn this a couple of days and I really like it. But so you just apply it to your face, kind of like a war paint. And then I go in with my Clarisonic with the foundation brush. I really like this. Mine's dirty, so don't mind that, but I really like it. I feel like it blends my foundation really well without looking cakey, but then it doesn't absorb all of my makeup like a makeup sponge might. So just go in here and start blending away. This foundation is a little bit light for me, and this camera makes it, and the lighting makes it look a little funny, but I actually really enjoyed it so far. It isn't super long lasting for what I've noticed, but it does give a really nice finish. The next step that I'm gonna do is concealer, and I didn't pick up any new concealers either, but the one that I like best from Sephora is the NARS Radiant Creamy, where is it? The NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and mine is in the shade Vanilla, and I really like this. But I just go in and I put it under my eyes like so. This is a Eco Tools sponge that I really like. I've been using it a lot lately, which is why it's so dirty, but while I'm at it, I'm just gonna put a little bit of concealer on my eyelids to prime my eyelids. And then I'm gonna put a little on my nose, and then I have a little bit of problem areas right now, just down here, and I'm just gonna put some there too. And I just dab that in. So what I'm gonna do now is, now that my concealer is blended in, is I'm gonna set it. And I actually got this really pretty setting powder. It's from Bare Minerals, and it's their Mineral Veil Finishing Powder. And I am obsessed. I love it so much. And this packaging is so pretty. Like, that's seriously why I bought it, was because of the packaging. But I'm just gonna use that to set, and I'm gonna be using this Luxie 64D Pro Precision Tapered Brush. And I'm gonna be just dipping it in, and I just tap it off a little bit, and then I just put it basically where I had concealer slash all over my face. And I love this powder. It's just so pretty. Another thing with powders is sometimes you can look a little shiny, and so I put it where you don't want it to be shiny. So typically on your forehead and down your nose. Ooh. So that's this finishing powder that I love. The next thing, I didn't actually get a contour either. I didn't go crazy, well, as crazy as I have in the past, but I would highly recommend this Cheek Parade palette from Benefit. It's got their Hoola and their Hoola Light and the California, I'm sorry. California, Dandelion, and this Rocketeer. And I just think it's such a good deal. But I'm just gonna take this Morphe R10 brush here, and I kind of dip it in both. And then I tap it off, and then I just kind of bronze my cheeks, and I go up in my forehead. But along the jawline, and I typically use the lighter version of the bronzer for my jawline, just because I don't want a crazy dark line all of a sudden. And then the blush that I'm actually going to be using is from this palette, just so you guys can kind of get an idea before you buy it if you choose to. But I'm going to take the Dandelion and also California, and then I tap that off, and I just put it on the apples of my cheeks and brush it back. And I think it's a really pretty blush, and it looks pretty subtle, but you can obviously tell you're still wearing blush. It's actually quite a bit. And if you ever feel like you're like, oh, that's too much blush, just take a beauty sponge and kind of damply go over it. So that is my face look minus highlight, but I'm gonna do that in the end. The palette I got at the sale was the Too Faced Just Peachy Mattes palette, and I just thought it was really pretty, and lately I've been really into matte eyeshadows. So I'm gonna do a quick look for you guys. I'm gonna take this Morphe M533 brush, and I'm gonna go into this peach meringue. This peach meringue here, and then also this peach butter. And I'm just gonna kind of set my eyelid with it. And then I'm gonna go into peaches and cream here, and then a little bit of fresh picked for my crease / transition shade. And I'm just gonna blend it out. Here, I'll kind of get closer for you guys. Okay, and then I'm gonna go into this peach cobbler and then peach tea. I'm gonna kind of dip into both of these. And I'm just gonna go on the outer third with this. I'm gonna blend that in. This eyeshadow, it definitely has a smell. It's different than the peach palette from before, from Too Faced. I like it. It's just kind of chemically, if that makes any sense. If you're really into matte eyeshadows, I highly recommend this palette. I think it's really, really nice. And then I'm gonna take this, I don't even know what this is. It's a crease brush by Moda Pro. And I'm gonna go into this Just Ripe color, this Just Right color here. It's kind of the purpley shade in the palette, and I'm just gonna kind of go over what I did, but just go up to the crease, don't go any higher. Okay, so now that that's kind of blended, I'm gonna actually take this Peach Sangria color. It's the even more plum color. And I'm just gonna dab that in the outer V, kind of basically exactly where we just put the last color. But it definitely adds a little bit of depth, and I like it a lot. So this is where the eyes are at right now. I'm gonna add this dark chocolate dipped color right here. I'm gonna use this Morphe E18 brush, and I just put it in. I always start at the bottom and I just kind of dab it on into this V here. And then I'm gonna take this brush, it's an angled liner brush, and I'm gonna take that chocolate dipped color as well. And I'm just gonna kind of mock line my eyes with it. Nothing too crazy. So there's that. Oh, I'm now gonna take this Morphe M506 brush, and I'm actually gonna go into this peach meringue color, and I'm gonna put it on the majority of my lid. Actually, I'm gonna use my finger just because I feel like it picks up the color a little bit more. Then I'm gonna take that brush and I'm just gonna blend it with what is there. There you go. That is it right now for my eye look. I'm actually gonna add a little bit with that same brush, and I'm gonna go into the Fresh Picked, and I'm just gonna put that along my lower lash line. So now for mascara, I only open one mascara at a time. So right now I'm using the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes, and I really like it. I think it's a good mascara. It typically looks best after 2 coats, and keep in mind this mascara is a little bit older, so it's not gonna look as fresh as if you were to just get it out a new tube. But I highly recommend this one, and they have this super cute packaging on this right now for the holidays. It's like a purple sequensy mascara, but I like it. Oh, poop. Wow. So I have 2 highlighting things to show you. I'm only gonna be using one, but for the sale, I picked this up not too long ago. It's the NARS Highlighting and Contouring Palette, and it comes with these 4 highlighting shades, which are really pretty, and then 2 bronzing shades. And I think they're really nice. I've used them both, and they're really good. I'm gonna be using this today, but ones that I wanted to mention were the Fenty Beauty highlighters here. I have Lightning Dust and Fire Crystal, and I have the Mean Money and Hustler Baby, and they're the killer. I think the Mean the Mean Money is probably one of my favorites, but I think they're both really good. But I'm gonna be using this NARS palette today, and I'm gonna be using this Morphe M438 brush here, and I'm gonna be kind of mixing the top 2, and I'm just gonna be putting that right along the top of my brow, or not my brow, well technically I did, but my top of my cheekbone, and then above my eyebrow, and then definitely a little Cupid's bow action. And then I like to put a little bit down my nose. So now what's left are my lips, and something that I don't have in front of me, but is probably one of my, no, it is my all-time favorite lip formula, is the, so now for the lip, I'm not gonna be using something that I got from Sephora, but because ColourPop just joined Sephora, I'm gonna be using my all-time favorite lip formula, and it's actually the ColourPop Ultra Blotted Lip, and today I'm gonna be using the color Zuma. I really like these. I'm not a huge lip makeup person. It just gets in the way, it transfers, it feels thick, but this feels so good, and it's so thin, and you can barely tell you're wearing anything. But I'm just gonna pop this on my lip real quick, and then I'm gonna show you a couple other products that I would recommend picking up if you're in the market to pick something up at the sale. So this is my finished look, and let me bring you in a little closer. Oh, hello. But this is a pretty easy look to do, not too long to do it. Total is about less than 20 minutes if you're doing a video at the same time. But I'm gonna show you a couple other products that I would recommend picking up real quick. I know I talked about this Hourglass Vanishing Stick that I really like, but another stick foundation, I'm not always really big into stick foundations, but recently I have, is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Stick Foundation. Now I have this in the stick foundation formula as well as the liquid. I like them both a lot, but I would highly recommend these. They make your skin look flawless and they last a really long time. And then another one is if you're looking to splurge. Oh, Poopananny. I got a lip product at the VIB sale. Will you grab me my Hourglass stuff? One of the products that I did pick up that was a little bit pricier was this Hourglass lip kit thing here. So it looks kind of like a pen, and you open it, and this lip formula is really good too. I just wasn't really feeling it right now. But let me swatch these for you. It is so pretty. And so it comes with this and then 2 refills with other colors. And they look kind of like, well, they do look like this because this is what they are. And they're in similar pinky shades, but this formula is really good. And oh, the shades are, I don't even know. There is My One Desire, True Love Means, and You Are My. And I think they're pretty classic colors. And I think this retailed for about $53, $56, something like that. But when you think about it, since you get 3 lipsticks, it's really like $13, which is a pretty good deal. I think they're really pretty, and I am super excited about those. And then another, I think that's about it for what I got. If you got something, or if you think that there was something worth getting, please let me know. I know the sale isn't quite over yet, so I would love to know about it. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and give it a big thumbs up, and thanks. Highlighters. I think the Mean Money, the Mean Color Pop Ultra Broad, one of my